Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian, welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the Kingdom of Italy. So in today's episode we're going to continue the invasion of France and hopefully we should get them capitulated. Taking Toulouse here, that's worth 5 victory points. And yeah, I just don't think they're going to be able to stop us here. Why can't we just go ahead and attack right there instead of doing what I was about to do? And then have these guys go over here. Try and get behind them if we can. So I did change this up a little bit. So basically the blue army is going to be covering, I mean they're two different kind of, I mean this isn't really blue, but here it looks blue, a shade of blue. But yeah, this darker one is going to be here in the north while they're going to be in the south. So just kind of change that up a bit. There's a couple of these guys over here and I just kind of switching them out. We could actually go ahead and take this guy here and have him assigned to that front. Now we are set to lose this soon. But we got a guy coming over there to stop him. Just locking that guy down so we can advance here. And yeah, should have success right there. So it's just a matter of essentially getting this situation here dealt with. Let's see if I can't grab that province real quick. If we go... Actually, this is what we want to do this. Move here and then attack him right before he gets there. And let's just make sure he doesn't do anything crazy there. So it looks like we should get this unit here cut off. These units, I should say, it's multiple ones. They are attempting to, yeah, they'll get here, but that doesn't really do anything. So what we'll do is let's just attack them just so we don't have the issue there. Since we're going to be there in mere moments. Alright, so that looks pretty good. This guy unfortunately left, so now we can't attack. Yeah, I'm not sure why he just won't stay here. I suppose it doesn't matter because we're getting there before him anyways, so it's not a problem. But yeah, just does not want to stay where I assigned him. We'll go and attack right there because he's so weak from attacking us. Also, this looks like it's going to be a loss as well, but we'll just keep it going. Keep him away from this area for a little bit longer so we can try and advance. Alright, so we did get these guys completely cut off from supply, so that's good. Let's go ahead and have this guy come on over here. This guy's gonna go here, and we're just gonna go ahead and push forward and grab all this territory real quick. And then I think we're just gonna push forward there as well. Obviously we need units to do this, but we're gonna have just this guy help out. And we'll have him attack here. That'll work. There we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why this guy just does not want to stay here, but he just doesn't like that province. He's seeing it as like somewhere is more important. What we could also do is change up. This is one of the new things here with the cohesion, and this is how far they will move away. So like where you have the situation like up here on the Soviet border where you have like a big old wide front, and then you got that situation where you have like divisions that will move from the north all the way down to the south, as divisions from the south then move all the way up to the north. They're just basically replacing each other, losing their organization, leaving their front wide open. You know, the AI is just completely broken. They can't even figure out distance. So that apparently is no longer the case. They now can understand distance, and thus you can make it so they're less likely to go really far. So for instance, if you look at the rigid cohesion, divisions will only relocate from very short distances in order to maintain a battle line. So let's go to the balanced here. Maybe they'll stop moving so far. I don't know. Try it out, see how it works. And yeah, this is just gonna have to be ended. We'll have him go over here and then he'll go this way. Tank is unfortunately taking really long to move over here. Might have moved past the rels. This might be having some supply issues because of that. I'm not entirely sure where that guy's going. And he left this front for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and fix that. Alright, so just need to get those guys there wiped out. Let's go ahead and take this province here if we can get there before this guy. Probably not. No. Actually, let's just go and attack him real quick just to lock him down so he can get over there real quick. Because that cuts those guys off. And then we go and wipe these units out here. Get those 2 units destroyed. Yeah, it worked out pretty well for us. Alright, and then we'll have this guy come over here. He might try and come back if he's not assigned to this front. Alright, so just trying to finish up these areas here. And this tank is trying to leave, so let's have him go over this way. Not winning that right now. Alright, so he still hasn't pushed over there yet. Let's go and take this province, and then we'll try and take this one and get behind him. Taking this one would also... Well, never mind. We already gotten over here. I'll say taking that one would also get us another airbase. Take an airbase from them. And let's have this guy come over here. And I suppose we'll want to go ahead and start pushing forward again with this tank unit. Yeah, let's go here. We'll go here as well. We'll have to defeat that CAD division, but not a problem. And I don't know why he keeps reassigning himself here. Let's just go straight on over here to Bordeaux. Take over that port. Alright, so we can cut off more troops, maybe. Go this way and get up around them. We'll try. We'll see what we can do there. To meet up with this unit here, right there. We'll see who gets, you know, there first. But yeah, that'll cut off another division. Let's go and attack them. And then what we need to do is take that one once this unit leaves here in 17 hours. And he's redirected himself. Okay. So we'll have to wait a little bit. Alright, so we've already taken this province. Excellent. Let's go here now. Try and cut off that tank unit. Alright, let me see who's going to get there first. So he's getting there in 7 hours. 1 day and 21 hours. Probably not going to get there first. You know what? Let's go here. Yeah, like so. That way we don't have to fight him in that mountain province. Because obviously that would be more difficult than is necessary. Send another unit over here. Just trying to get this wrapped up. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So let's go and support this. He'll go this way. Don't really need this red front here mucking everything up. Alright, so when does he leave now? 6 hours. As soon as he leaves here, we'll go and take this province. Cut off that guy there. Push forward here as well. Alright, so yeah, doing pretty good here. Well, looks like we might be trying to cut ourselves off again here. Get ourselves cut off, I should say. And, yeah, these guys are all pretty weak at this point. They might be able to get the job done anyways, though. Alright, so this guy's attempting to leave. Let's instead do it this way and get these two units cut off from supply. Also, we got some notifications up here. These are just ace pilot promoted. So you can click this so that this will pop up, which, like I said, I think is better. But we have finished up that mission, which we sent our agents on a while back to prepare a collaboration government. So that has increased collaboration by 30%. I don't think we'll get it done again before... Yeah, there's no way we're going to get that done one more time before this war is over. So we'll just go and send them into other locations, start building intel networks in those locations. Let me see who we got here. So she's Ethiopian. He's Bulgarian. I guess it makes sense to send him to Bulgaria then. I don't know who we're going to work against next, guys, who we're going to fight. I'm just assuming they'll be the next one. We'll have to see. And the French could still join a faction here before they lose. That's a real possibility. Just need to get those guys wiped out. We got that machine-assisted decryption. We got 2 more stages left to go there. And we are using those factories. Just want to make sure that we're still building things. Alright, so this guy's cut off. Let's go and get him wiped out. And then I'm just going to shoot up along the Maginot Line and get all this taken over so we don't have to fight anybody for it. Or hopefully not, anyway. That's the idea. Alright, so we'll send this guy in as well. We'll have that guy cut off here soon. So this guy here, let's keep him here. Tank should have that province taken, and then these 2 units here will be cut off from supply. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and have him push forward here then. Well, he goes this way. And we just need to wipe out the units here. See who needs our assistance the most. Looks like it's going to be that guy. Alright, so 1 unit left to wipe out there. This guy's just about done here as well, so we can just go ahead and take any troops here and get them moving over And yeah, these guys can also come on over to this front here. So we can push forward there. In fact, let's go and just stretch this out just a little bit. The blue front is getting kind of long, and they're the smaller army. So let's have it like so. Obviously, the red army's front is all messed up. I don't even care. We move the tanks where we need them. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's go and grab that province. And we'll support here, just get it done a little bit quicker. There we go, beautiful. And then go ahead and get this guy attacked. We'll go here. And then let's go push forward and grab that victory point and supply hub. Those two units should be able to get that job done. So now the problem here is you got to actually get these guys wiped out, and everybody has decided to leave. So we're going to take these guys and bring them over here, and then he can come over here. Oh, that's probably across the river, so that's not going to work. Yeah, he doesn't need to go that way. He'll go this way. Alright, so yeah, this is probably going to be wrapped up in this episode, guys. This is what I'm anticipating. I don't see how we don't win this. And can he get there in time to rescue him? Maybe. But I don't know if I can actually stop him. Probably not. Yeah, we're not going to be able to stop him in time. Yeah, might as well just push forward with him. So somebody else is going to need to get there. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really anybody to do it. Okay, so what we need to do is just cut him off too. Yeah, we'll just have to cut him off with his friend that he is rescuing. It's fine. So they're going to try and reconnect here, so can't allow that to happen, but our units are just too weak to do anything right now. Could go this way. Let's go and wrap this up real quick, or actually go this way. Get that all taken care of. We got a little over a day. Oh, and that's it. France has capitulated. Alright, so I thought we had to take a little bit more territory, but yeah, we got enough victory points. So Japan has 15 points compared to our 1281. So they might be able to take Indochina, but maybe not. We should be able to get just about everything. And again, we are annexing everything for the most part. We will have some puppets maybe, but most of this, yeah, this is all going to get annexed here. So do we want to get the Navy first? How much points would that take? These are really expensive. I don't know if it's worth it until we're at the end of the treaty. Yeah, these are all pretty cruddy anyways. It's nothing exciting. I'm not saying we won't take it, but it's definitely not going to be a priority, guys. There's no reason to prioritize that at all. So how do we want to do this? Because I don't know how much we'll be able to do in our first turn. Obviously, we should take that, Corsica. We do want to get North Africa taken as well, and that should be fairly cheap. Relatively cheap, I should say. Yeah, so we have the 1281, so we should be able to get most of their stuff there, and Syria here. So we're going to take all that over. They did give this one state to Turkey already. So now they got all their territory everywhere else, and I don't know if we're going to take this yet, because this gives us more fronts with the British we have to fight on, and it doesn't really give us much, so I think this is not going to be a priority for us. And yeah, this is the one I think that doesn't have any resources. So we're not going to prioritize that either, but we will probably try and get that if we have the points. I think we're going to go after the rest of, well, you know what, Madagascar. We need the rubber. So we'll take Madagascar. Again, I'm going to leave this for Japan, as otherwise we'll have to fight them for it. So if there's nothing else to do with their points, then we'll go after it. But let's go and start working on France proper. And just spend all of our points here. Until just got nothing left. Let's go with, I mean, it would be nice to have this against the Germans. Imagine a line. So that's 1209. So that's all we're going to be able to submit, guys. I'm not seeing anything else. There might be something out there colonial-wise. Yeah, you have that one, so I guess we can get that. There's also the islands in the Pacific, but yeah, that just causes issues as well. And it does have some nice resources, though. 151 chromium would be nice. But yeah, then you're in the area where Japan could see as enemy. But yeah, let's go and take this one just because it's probably the only thing we can get. I can look to see because there's the Caribbean as well. They have that territory there, but yeah, this just areas. I mean, this would be nice for if we have to fight the Americans. All right, so that looks pretty good, guys. So we've used just about all of our points. And so what did Japan try and take? It looks like they went after this right here. Okay, that makes sense. It was cheap, and you know, they're going to want that. Helps them against China. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and spend the rest of our points here now. Because, yeah, it should be able to get all this with what we got left. Yeah, because we got that 1285 again. So that's only 789. So we could go after all Africa, which makes sense. Could also release this territory as subjects. That'd be an option as well. Yeah, basically we're taking over all the French colonial territory. Can we get everything? Maybe. Of course, this means that, you know, we got all those fronts that we'll have to fight on once we go to war with the British. You know, you got all these additional fronts. It's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. And, you know, I did forget about this one here. Let's go and grab that. Do we have enough points to get this one? I mean, maybe. No, 85. It's really expensive. We'll grab it up next turn because I do expect that Japan won't be able to do much of anything next turn. So now the question is, do we want to take this? I suppose we could. Yeah, we're going to get that since we have the points for it. And I think that's it. I think that's all we can do. There are the additional islands, I suppose. So we can go grab those just to have them. And there is this one too, but that one's too much. Alright, so that's it, guys. Let's go ahead and submit our demands. And what did Japan do? Nothing. They haven't been able to do anything yet. They might not even had that yet. Yeah, we can still contend for it because they have so few points. Wow. So we could take this over. What might be better is to release them or something. I'm just worried if we take this, while I would love to have it, I don't want to fight Japan over here for it. And they're going to have those claims here. That's not going to go away. And so it's going to result in them attacking us. And then we'll have to bring troops over here to defend it. And, you know, we're obviously focusing on Europe for the most part. We'll see, guys. Let's go and grab this first. I mean, we got enough points. We could take all that. Yeah, there's not really anything to stop us at this point. Might as well take all the French territory. There's also the one by America. I always forget about this one. So with that, there's nothing else to do but Indochina. If I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I suppose we'll take it. And we'll have to send troops to defend it. It gives us a lot of great resources here. And then, yeah, I did forget this island over here as well. And then over here. Yeah, that's another island we forgot. Alright, so we can go ahead and grab all that. And yeah, we could take this from the Japanese, but I feel like they've been working so hard to get that one thing. I think we'll let them have it. Or not. Maybe we'll just take it anyways. Yeah, why not? We'll take it too. They can't get anything because they didn't have any points. I didn't expect to get everything. I thought they'd get some stuff, but their points were really, really low. So I think that's it. We've already taken everything. So yeah, we can keep on doing the demands, and eventually, yeah, they can't. They just don't have enough points to do anything about it. They'll just keep on getting it more expensive until we get it. So that's it. That's the peace treaty. We took every single French state, and France has been completely annexed. All right, so with the war done, we got a bunch of stuff we got to do now. First of all, we've got all these military factories that we've taken. Also, we're gonna need like a stupid amount of like troops for the garrisons. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. So we should probably prioritize improving the garrisons. We have army experience, so what we might want to go and do is go ahead and add another cav in here, and we're gonna need something that gives us a bit of armor. So what I'm thinking is like designing ourselves like a light tank, or those light tanks we already have that we're not using. Yeah, the ones that wouldn't be yeah, that could work. I have to look though. Let's just go and save it for now. And then, and the reason why you want to do that is because you're getting more battalions in here that are using the military police. So frankly, filling this all out with battalions is the most efficient way. Of course, it requires a lot of experience. You wouldn't want to do that unless you had nothing else to do with your experience. Portugal seek to purchase Italian ships. We don't help the Soviets out at all. Though, I was told that there's no real disadvantage to doing this besides the fact that you're helping them out. You just get the free civilian factory. But yeah, we don't want to help our enemies out. Although I don't actually have any problems with the Soviets, it's just Spain, and that's their puppet. So that's why we would have to go to war with them if we want to get all this conquered. And then we'll go ahead and get these factories assigned. Let's take a look, see what we need the most of. Obviously, the support equipment's pretty bad, as is artillery, so that's where we should probably put this into. So let's put, get them up to like 8. And we always need more tanks here. So get those assigned, and then we saw that our Air Force was inadequate in the war. So we're going to get some more of these designed, or more of them built, I should say. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And then let's go and get the ships taken off their orders and all put into fleet. These guys have them all go to fleet and to port. I said put into fleet. I meant put into port, of course. Alright, so just take them all off of their orders here. And yeah, just move them all into here. And then the submarine ones, let's we're gonna let them all go back and repair before we train them any further. Put all the submarines over here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So that's going to save us a ton of fuel so that we can stop trading for as much. And then the planes also need to be dealt with. So let's just take all of them and just move them wherever we can fit as many planes as possible. So we're going to take them all off these. Whoa, hold up. Let's do it this way, so I don't miss any here. And then this guy, he's going to go over here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And then we can leave these ones here, I suppose. And he'll go up here with those other tactical bombers. And we'll move him over here. Alright, so that should be... Nope, we had one more. I was going to say, that should be all of them. That's not the case. We got one more over here. Alright, just kind of dip around, make sure we got them all. Alright, excellent. So now we need to just get all the troops moving to their locations, to the next fronts, which I'm not sure who we're going to fight yet. I'm thinking it's going to be them over here, but just in case the Germans want to get like frosty with this, we should go ahead and put them over here, I think. And so I think you need, it's 8, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do 8 over there at least. And then over here you need like 10. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We have a total of 4 of the mountain troops. So we're just going to make sure that these 2 are split up. And then the rest of them, well, I should have did this first. We'll put them all over here. And then just get, I don't know, 10 or something like that. And then put them on the match now. I mean, honestly, probably only need the 8 with the forts that are there. Alright, and then with the tank unit, we'll go ahead and put them... let's just put them over here for now. Somewhere kind of in the middle or whatever. I'm going to take the rails over there. And then with this army here, we'll bring them back to Rome for now. But we're probably going to want to put some in Africa. I mean, it really depends on who we're fighting. I don't want to get troops moving all over the place into areas that we're not needing them yet. So it really kind of depends on who we fight next. But we do want to get them all out of here. And damn it, we weren't able to finish that. I defeated them too quick. So we only got 2 of the ones we needed. Or excuse me, 1 of the ones we needed. Oh, that sucks. We should have waited to defeat them. I didn't know they were going to capitulate that quickly. Yeah, that's a bummer. Because, yeah, we defeated them in a few months. And so we just didn't have enough time to get these ones. Alright. Well, that's what it is. We still can't do this one. Power to the king. What's this one over here? So this one will allow us to demand territory from Switzerland. Well, that's interesting. Is Switzerland democratic? They are. So if we went war with them, we'd probably have to fight the Americans, which I don't really want to do. I'll probably wait to do that. We got a lot of stuff to still work on. And we have gotten this one here, so now we can start moving down here and researching some of this other stuff here. Can't get this one because we haven't got the medium tanks just yet. And yeah, we can't get that one either. Okay. So what I think we're going to go ahead and do then. This is the research bonus for radar technology. It's a 35-day one. We should probably go ahead and knock that out real quick. So we're going to get that one. And I think we're good to go. Operatives are already doing stuff, though one of them was in France, so you want to move him somewhere else. As of right now, I'm just intending to probably attack them. Is Greece in a faction? No, they're not in a faction, but they're democratic, so conquering them would be problematic. More than likely. They'd probably... I think they already have a guarantee from the Americans, don't they? I guess we'll send them over here to Serbia. Again, haven't decided just yet where we're going to fight next. So if anybody's got any experience loss, we'll want to get them training up. Here's one. And looks like China was just defeated. Nope, just one of the Chinas. Alright, so it looks like everybody's good when it comes to training. So yeah, just get them all our locations. And we got another military factory. Put one of those into the carrier planes. And I'm thinking a lot of these might end up going to planes. But let's get these shortages dealt with first, guys. Yeah, we really should get that done. Got a ton of manpower, so we can start building units again once we get the equipment situation sorted out. So yeah, need the tanks. How are we doing on the trucks here? Yeah, we definitely did find ourselves lacking on the trucks, so I guess putting more factories in the trucks would be useful. And what is this? Is just the cruiser? It's just the cruiser that we're trying to get built. And now you can see the fuel is going to tick up very, very fast. And Romania declared war on Greece. Well, that's not going to go the way they wanted it to, because the Americans are going to join against them now. Oh, huh. Alright, so the Americans are going to come in here. Alright. So yeah, they're definitely the ones we want to go to war with next before they get conquered by the United States. We might see the United States create a faction with the Greeks. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, that probably wasn't very wise. What I'd like to see them do is wipe out Greece, though, and then we can occupy that, you know, and it would be ours. Well, no, we're not aligned. Never mind. If we were fascist or communist, then that would be the case. But I think not aligned, we might give it back. I'm not entirely sure. They're not in our faction. So typically when you're not democratic, you know, when you take over territory, you still occupy that territory. You still get to keep it. You can take it in the peace treaty. But I don't know if that's the case with not aligned. So, yeah, I don't know. But if they did conquer it, it might be a potential option. It's one to consider. We can actually turn this up to speed 5. And also, let's stop trading for so much fuel. Also, we don't need all this rubber now as well. So Siams might be a potential enemy, so let's just stop trading with them. Stop trading with the duchies. You know, I bet we don't have to trade with any of these guys. Actually, we have so much fuel. Whoa. Didn't mean to close that. Anything else that we're currently trading for other than oil? Probably just the oil, guys. So let's go ahead and pull back with Venezuela. Should probably stop trading, period, and see where that goes to. We're still going to build it up, but not quite as quickly as I want. So let's get one more factory over to these two. And we won't trade with Venezuela. We did get an air doctrine, so let's go ahead and figure out which one of these we want here. We're going to do the air superiority mission efficiency. Let me take a look and see if any of our planes need training. Probably not. Yeah, they all got a bit of experience. And I don't know that we have any in the stockpile. We can take a look real quick. Yeah, there's not much in here, guys. I mean, you got these guys here, because they can't replace the losses here. So we can go ahead and put them out there and let them train. I suppose you do have those bombers. I wouldn't leaving those for them to fill in, but you just don't know who can fill in and who can't. As it does cause some issues. Yeah, we can take these two and let them train up. Right, excellent. And then we'll also want to train up our ships too. Build up the fuel reserves before we do any training. Yeah, let that get back up to 100% there. And it's not sure why these aren't going away. Probably go away once we close it. And you can see Romania is having success conquering the Greeks. Did the Greeks pull in the Americans though? Let me just take a look here. Yeah, they did. America was pulled in. Okay, so that does mean that it's going to be a long war for them. They're not going to finish this up anytime soon. And they also went to war with anybody else who was in the American faction. I guess they don't have a faction. That's right. But the Philippines would be pulled in. So they're fighting the Philippines as well. And it's going to take time for the Americans to get over here. And they might even not get troops over there in time. I think it might just be Crete. So yeah, this might go pretty well for us. We might be able to get Greece. Again, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But we might be able to get Greece in the treaty. Just depends how it works for the unaligned. So we got dockyards. So I'm guessing we finished up the construction of something finally. Yeah, we finally finished up that one destroyer. Do we have anything that we're currently like researching we need for them? Yeah, you can put the torpedoes on there and the radar. You also build destroyers pretty quick though. So what it might be better to do is just go ahead and build just one of these. Yeah, we'll just build one with the improvements that we currently have. Like we know we have the depth charges there. So put those on there. Don't have the torpedoes yet or any guns. Might have anti-air. No, we don't. We do have radar though. So we'll put that on there. And that's it. So this will improve their depth charge attack and their anti-air attack, and also the detections. So let's go ahead and save that. And again, we'll just build one. Put those full dockyards into it. Alright, excellent. So once that one's done here in the 26th of February, what we might want to do is actually go ahead and put, yeah, something like that. Alright, so that looks solid. We are also about to get our carrier finally. I don't even think we finished the planes for them just yet. Yeah, we'll need a lot more planes for those. We did put another factory into that, so we're working on it now. Yeah, I got the Germans all up on this frontier. I'm just wondering, what are the Germans working on? Like, when are we going to see these two go to war? We got the machine-assisted decryption. We got one level left to get, and then we're completely done with all of our upgrades. So we did finish up something here, or just got a dockyard from repairs, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's what happened. How are we doing on convoys? Could be better, but it's not the worst situation. Yeah, we'll just put it into these. Alright, so Japan is still invading into China. They have not invaded the Dutch East Indies. Got a lot of car going by there. Oh, it looks like we finished up those cruisers. Now, cruisers do take a while to build, so might as well wait to get these. We'll also have those submarines done soon, so getting this done quicker would be good. So we're going to go ahead and try and get it done in 8 days here, and then we'll just put these into convoys and stuff. Yeah, let's finish up that tech, guys, because yeah, the cruisers take a little while. So you see the Russians are invaded into Turkey with success, so the British aren't really helping them out there. Haven't seen any British invasions just yet. Like, not into Spain or Portugal or anything. They are in that war, right? Yeah, they're in that war. So we got that comms industry done. Again, that was very quick. Didn't take very long to get that research. Here's some land forts that we don't really need. I mean, they might be on... you know, I don't think they will be on any of the borders. Here's some military factories and research bonuses. Yeah, I suppose that would be helpful, research bonuses. You know, I just want to get that as early as you can. Here's some research bonuses for the special forces, and we can get bicycle infantry. How exciting. Not everybody has access to bicycle infantry. Let me just take a look, though. We still don't have it. I'm a little surprised with that. We're probably like just under it, sitting at 49% or something. Okay. So I think we're going to go ahead and do this one then. Nope, this one. Get the military factories, get those research bonuses. Also, we have some military factories, or one that we can get assigned. Got a lot of updated equipment, so we're going to keep those full 5 factories into there. And yeah, just need to deal with these shortages here. And then we're good to go. So I think we're going to really just pump into planes from here on out. Just get a ton of planes. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Maybe get... Yeah, I suppose that's fine. And then with the dockyards, did we finish anything? No, we didn't finish anything yet. We just finished repairs or something. We got the submarine holes. Alright, so that's what we were waiting on. That submarine's almost designed as well. I don't know that we're going to wait to get the snorkels before we start building those. I mean, could wait. Let me just see if there's anything else here to get. Okay, so yeah, these are for 1942. So it's going to be a while before we need to get those. There are a bunch of passive modifiers over here. We don't want to work on those until we have everything. So let's go after the snorkels. So yeah, I guess the question is, do we want to... We'll just build a couple subs without the snorkels. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Rather than build an old submarine. That doesn't make any sense. These troops are done here. We're not building anything right now. Can we get these guys finished up yet? We cannot. We'd be over the special forces limit. So we have manpower. It's just equipment that we're lacking. And I'd like to get that solved. I think these are those old tanks, so we don't even have tanks, if I'm not mistaken. And we finish up those submarines, so let's go ahead and get the new ones put out there, the 1940s. Get them designed. Those new engines in there, the new torpedo tubes. And then I was going to put snorkels on here. So I don't think we're going to get the radar. It would be nice to have them just for whatever ones you build. But that is experience you're spending. 5 experience twice that you're spending. And so we're not going to do that, guys. Yeah, I think we're just going to do this as is. And it's lower production costs. So yeah, we're just not going to put anything there, guys. I think that's the best way to do it. Even if you're not going to get those bonuses that you could get. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's go and save that. And then get it in building. So we'll just build... Let's see. How long until we get those? 63 days. So yeah, I think we should be able to get 2 built. If I'm not mistaken, before we get the snorkels, 58 days. Yeah, we should be able to do 2. So just build 2 of these for now. Just going to get them set up with those destroyers as well. Alright, excellent. That was pretty good. And we'll have that carrier here next month. Our first carrier. Now, given that the carriers are broken, then that's not as exciting. And also, we don't have the planes for the carrier, so it's not all that useful if you don't have any planes. And we're still getting those built. I think we have like maybe 15 at the most. Not many. So we need to get more of those built for the carrier to be at all useful. Japan continues to have success over here in China. And we did get the last thing I wanted to get over here. I could get this one, I suppose. It's only 5 factories. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do those ones. But that's it. We'll just do those 2. And then we'll be done with that. Russians continuing having success in Turkey. As far as when we'd attack Romania, I kind of want them to get Greece done with. And yeah, if we are going to attack them, we need to get the troops moving over there. So that's something to consider. We have armies just sitting around that could easily move over here. How do we want to do this? Basically, you want to do a naval invasion where you hit, I suppose, that port there and then cut off any troops that are in Greece, up on the borders on Greece. Now, they'll have their ports, of course. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do this. So yeah, we'd want to use these guys for a naval invasion. We have the rest of them put on the port right there. So yeah, you just give them additional troops. And we actually have a tank here that can go in this army. Yeah, and then you need a front right here as well, which would probably use this army here to invade into the Hungarian territory. And I think that, yeah, they do not have Serbia in their faction yet, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping they would get that done. I don't know what they're working on, though. We can see what they got, but not what they're working on. Let me just look at their tree. Let's see if we can find out where... Okay, there it is. Divide Yugoslavia. So that's already been done. So this is just against Turkey. So you know what? They might not be able to do anything else with Yugoslavia. That's what it seems like. So yeah, they might not be able to attack Yugoslavia. And our problem here, of course, well, they're actually in their own faction now. And it's an unaligned faction. So it'd probably be better to attack them first, to give you a full front. Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. Let them kind of exhaust themselves against the Americans. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. To just get these guys wrapped up. So you'd need a front here. Yeah, you gotta have multiple fronts, don't you? Yeah. Each of these has to be their own separate front. So kind of a pain in the butt, but it's fine. So we want probably just like a couple over there. This is the bigger front, so let's put them all over here. Maybe like 3 over here. We have more troops as well to assign over here. But let's just see what we can fit with the supply as it is before we get too crazy. We do have civilian factories, so we can go and get that radar finished up. Build that. Probably want radar over here, and then we're going to want radar right there. So yeah, just focus on getting the radar coverage. We won't do it everywhere else just yet. But we'll get it taken care of here just so we have it done. And then probably infrastructure for goodies. Tungsten. We always need more tungsten. Also, we're not getting all of our fuel here, but I don't think we need all of this either since it's already going up as it is. Yeah, it's not that big of an issue. So what we could do is just like trade a little bit less here. Yeah, we just need infrastructure for resources. Again, I was looking at this and got distracted. Tungsten, rubber, chromium is not as big of a problem as it once was. So obviously rubber, not a lot of options available. So let's go ahead and build over there. There's some rubber here, but it's not worth enough to build it. And you're not going to get anything from it probably. I don't know how we're doing on steel. That may be something we want to look at. Steel and aluminum. That's mainly what France has here. Is steel and aluminum. So yeah, if we don't need that, then there's no reason to build in their territory. You can build over here because it's, you know, a ton of resources here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And we want to build this up just a little bit anyways. If we're going to bring some troops over there, which I did intend to do eventually. But for now, we need all the troops we have over here. Alright, so that looks pretty good, guys. So we'll let all those troops move over there. Move to their new locations. And I don't think we have a war goal against them yet. And they have no guarantees anymore. Now, the Americans could guarantee them, but I don't think they will because they're in a faction. So how long would it take to justify a war goal against them? 115 days, and that's if you attack Serbia, which they're not actually on our borders here, so we also have the focuses, don't we? Let me just kind of double check and see if there's anything in here that would get us focuses, or excuse me, a focus that would get us a war goal. That's Turkey and Greece. Apparently not. We have claims. We just don't have any, oh, okay. That's what we need to do, guys. The decisions that we have over here. We have ultimatums. So we don't actually need to do it that way. We can just take these decisions. So probably don't want to do this one here because, yeah, we want to conquer them. I don't know if that would stop us from doing so. We can go and demand this territory real quick and see what they say. Yeah, we'll see if they say no. That will give us a war goal, you'd think. And apparently I didn't take all these troops off there. All these ships, I mean. Off their orders, so let's go and fix that. That might have been using up some of the fuel unnecessarily. I mean, they were just sitting in port like a strike force would. They accepted our demand. Alright, so that gave us more territory over here that we can invade them from. So now I gotta get out of there. It doesn't give them... Yeah, it doesn't give them like a non-aggression treaty or anything, so there's no guarantee that we can't just attack them now. So that gave us another front here. Let's see what else we can do over there. That we do have to kind of end this episode. I know it's not a super long episode or anything, but unfortunately, I think our dinner's just about ready. So these just result in them becoming puppets. So we don't want them as puppets. Yeah, that's not what we want. So we don't want to send the ultimatum. And so I'm not entirely sure if there's anything we can do here to get a... I mean, yeah, even this one. Yeah, that's not going to do it either. Yeah, we might have to do a war goal, guys. I'm not seeing anything else. Maybe you guys see something? Let me know in the comments. If not, we'll just form it through the diplomatic action. Let's see what this is about. We just finished up the construction of something. Looks like... Yeah, we had a destroyer going, that's right. So that's probably the destroyer that we finished up. Just looking here. 6 days to get the torpedoes. So might as well wait to get that done before we design those. But yeah, we might just have to do like a regular old war goal. And you'd want to do it to get somebody that you border. They'd pull everybody in, but they might not do it immediately. And so you don't want to be in a situation where you can't start the war because you declare war on Serbia and you don't have a border with Serbia. So yeah, we probably just do this. It's 115 days. We get it in plenty of time. It's only 23 political power. And go ahead and get them conquered. And then from there, we'll invade the Kingdom of Romania Congress. And we'll have a bigger border this time. Rather than just like invading here and here, we'll have this entire front against them. So that's the plan, guys. Also, once we go with the war with them, we might be able to get a non-aggression pact with the Americans, because we'll share a war, and that would be super helpful. Won't have to worry about the Americans attacking us anytime soon. So yeah, that could be another advantage of this. What is going on over here? Okay, I just got given out kind of strange when somebody capitulated. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. Is this a naval invasion? Yep, naval invasion. There's not a port, but yeah, Turkey's not going to last much longer, guys. Britain has not done much to really help so far. And they have India in their faction, but India doesn't have a border with the Soviets right now, since they lost Pakistan. And so therefore, that's the only area to fight in. I'm just surprised the British haven't done any invasions of Spanish or Portuguese territory. So what are they doing? Oh, probably this. I bet they're still concentrating on Canada. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.